as guys, I've always said I wanted to do a Q&A session, but up until now, so I don't know about science. At least send it up on. So I'm just waiting for people to enter the chat, and then we get into it. So I see I have about a few people inside. Guys, just say hi if you can hear me. What plugins do you use on your master channel? Okay, your CVK beats, that was fast. I thought we were gonna start with some kind of critiques or something. Yeah, Buddha, how's it, my bra? How's it? Yeah, I hope you grind, bra. I'm seeing your work, channel yako, bra, and I'm loving it too. Yeah. Okay, J Kumar. Okay, let me start with okay, let me first read here. CVK beats, what plugins do you use on the master channel? Okay, my bra, I'm not that much of a complicated person, and even my master channel is never complicated. I don't believe that much in mastering tracks. I just think you have to have a dope mix, and every time I always have like a dope mix. So on my master channel I usually have EQ, like the default EQ, which is Fruity Parametric 2, and then I master with Maximus, Fruity Limiter, and then that's it. I think those are the three things, but next time I'll just have to check master channel and show you guys, but those are the main three things that I always have on my master channel, nothing more. Because I have some music playing on the background, let me know if it's too loud and you can't hear me or something. Then Bumza, Shosho, my brother, how's it? Okay, J Kumar, how to get started with music production. The first way to get started, okay, let me talk about myself. How I started is by listening to music, the type of music you want to make. Let me just turn off this music. Yeah, all good, ne? Okay, the question here is how to get started with music production. The best way to get started is to listening to the music that you like, the music that you would want to make. That's where you get the most inspiration from, by listening to that music. And secondly, just get your computer and a Digital Works audio station, and then from there just try your best to do what you usually listen to. It's not that hard. It's not that easy also, I'm gonna put it that way, but it just takes a lot of time. If you have a lot of time to invest, then I think, yeah, it's not that hard. Digital audio workstation, I use Fruity Loops most of the time. There's Logic, Reason, Ableton, Studio One, GarageBand. There's a lot of them, but I use FL Studio always, and I've only ever used FL Studio in all my production, so I don't know much about the others, but maybe I'll have to check them out in the future. But for now, I'm happy with the FL Studio. I'm happy. Okay, so Mpumza is asking me, when is the competition due? So everyone who doesn't know this, I did a remix competition for 4K subscribers. I think I dropped the video 2 days ago, whereby you have to work on, I just served the progression for you to complete, and then I'll review the tracks and then get you guys the tracks that I've enjoyed and liked. So it's due on Saturday. Saturday is the last day. Today is Wednesday. So everyone should have submitted by Saturday so that Sunday I can get through the videos, and then maybe Monday I'll be uploading the winner, or the same day, or I don't know. But I'm saying this because I know Sunday I'll be free. I'll have some time Sunday to look at the tracks, and that's how I'll get you guys to listen to the winner. Sifiso 8 Sifiso, my bra. Sekhona nami sekhona bra. Still doing this thing. Okay, J Kuma is asking, he says he's still a beginner. Should I buy FL Studio or FL Mobile? Will work. Okay, my advice for that is actually to get both. Most of the times I bought FL Studio, and I also bought FL Mobile, which I can't even use right now, but I'm thinking in the future I'll be away from my computer and I'll want to produce, and I'll have my cell phone with me, so I'll just play around with the FL Mobile. So getting both is not a problem. If you can afford both, just try to buy both. That's my advice on that one. I bought both. I can only use one at the moment. I still have to learn the other one, which is FL Studio Mobile. I don't know anything about it. I'm just going to learn about it in the future, for sure. Okay, Buddha is asking me, will you ever produce an amapiano tune? If not, why? For my honest answer on that question is, I don't think I'll ever produce an amapiano track, because I just do not like making amapiano. Let me say I don't like making it, but I don't feel anything when listening to the genre. I don't know how to explain this thing, but amapiano just do not do it for me. And it's not a now thing. Even way back, amapiano came through around 2015, and they're not even what we're listening to now, because people just know amapiano now, whereby Kono Ukaza no Maporisa. This guy is just doing amapiano now. The originally pioneers were Abo, Calvin Fallo, no, Banes chap, no MFR Souls. Those chap used to drop amapiano go House Africa. And how that came about was that it sort of drift from a soulful house to let genre, whereby those guys would play solo keys using an organ or something, or like the piano. That's where it came about, by Bizbama piano. They'll be like a simple loop over a track, and then they'll play a solo over the whole track. That's why I didn't like it at first, because I felt like it wasn't too much production. Because if you knew how to play keys quick keyboard, then you're almost done. You just get a loop car, and then you play keys with your clip. That's why I never felt like they feel a lot genre on my piano. So that's why I never even considered myself. But the funny part is something that you guys do not know. Recently, I got Landuk, what do I call this thing? Like freelance work from a person who does amapiano, and I was asked to like mix and master the genre. Something that I've never done before. And amazingly, I just killed the thing, and the guy came back to me and said, yeah, this is amazing work. You did very well. I think you should do something like this again. And for me, it's not about making it, but it's just a technical ability, of my technical ability to manipulate the audio. That's how I did like the mixing and mastering. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but now I don't think I'd ever have a amapiano track of my own. Maybe I'll just do tutorials just like you, Buddha, and I'd feel dismal because of tutorials because I'm not good, amapiano. But yeah, let's move on. So CVK Beats asking again, have you ever tried to get recognition from big artists or producers because you are very good? Okay, I like your question, and the answer to that question is no. No. I've never reached out to the big artists. I never reached out to the big artists, because for me, music, when you talk about like the music, I don't feel like I'm a small artist. I feel like I'm big enough right now. when I listen to the mainstream and the big music, I don't see a difference to their sound and to my ability. I don't look down on myself. I don't want to lie, because most of people like have difficulties in a way. They keep looking down on themselves, and then when they listen to these big artists, they think they can never do that. Nah, I'm already doing that, so it's just something else that maybe I would be reaching out to them for. Maybe it would be, fame and the promo and all that stuff. But when it comes to the actual music, I don't feel like I'm much less of an artist as compared to those big guys. I'm just normal, but the music I make, you can tell yourself it's good. I really do believe that also. So CVK, I've never approached these guys. Maybe I have to be better known. That's why I was saying for e-promotion, maybe I'll be better known if I approached them and worked with them. But if you consider the music, I just believe in the music. Everything else, it will just happen. Not like I'm looking down. Okay, let's move on to Tepo. Tepo is asking, he's saying, Ironic, I would like to buy your work directly. Where can I buy it? Okay, so what's happening is that previously I've been struggling to have my work out there, because I know you guys have been asking for my tracks. Even the videos you've been watching, you've been asking for my tracks. I've been seeing that, guys, but my problem is that I don't want to. Okay, let me say, I haven't had the chance to release my music because I don't want to give out my music to these labels for them to release. And trust me when I say this, I've got a lot of requests from labels asking me to drop under them, and I mean labels, you guys know, the bigger labels, and then but I've rejected all of them. I don't feel like I should be associating myself with contracts and stuff. I just want to be independent while I'm still small at this point, because I'm already like a small artist as compared to promo and that stuff. Yeah, so I just wanted me to be independent from this point going up. So when I do get to release my music, it will be under my own conditions and everything. So I'm working on having my own label and doing my own promotion, doing everything myself. I know it's hard work, but I just believe in it, so I will do that. So the label is coming. The label is already registered. Probably next month is when I'll start dropping everything that I've been working on previously, because my first project under my own label will be out next month, 20th. Everything has been done and dusted, but I have to like push more from there. Yeah, that's the thing. I hope it's up grand. Okay, let's move on. Nostalgic Child, please differentiate between dub mix and soulful house. Okay, there's a soulful house is just like the soulful part of music, but it's house. I don't know what to explain what soulful is, yeah, because your night varies between the sounds, and it's not even about like the theory. It's a type of sound you use. You'd find out like type of sound you can use it also, and then the track would be deep, yeah, but it's about the type of sound. And then when it comes to it dub for me, as I've understood it way back, because this definition has changed. I don't know everything also. It dub is whereby you just chop off a bit of, you just maybe sample a bit of a vocal from the original thing, and then you use that small chunk of the vocal you sampled to make your own track. That would be a dub mix of the original track, which has already been there. And Kelondo Kele is not just that, there's a few other definitions which I don't know. I don't want to stay on that one, because putting words to music, it's tough. Okay, let me move on to Usfiso. Sfiso says, do it for the money, brother. Hey, bro. You know, when you say this, you must do this thing for the money, bro. Yeah, I just want to make an example a fast one, because doing it for the money is different than doing it for me if I feel it. Because if I'd maybe do it for the money, I'd just be in a different space personally, but I'd have to do something that I don't want to do just because I know I'll get the money instead. Yeah, but for me right now, I wouldn't say, Brad, yeah, I'm poor as a person, like personally. I'm not a poor person. And doing music for imali, yo, it would kill like music part of me. I do other things for cash, like, but music, hey, it's difficult because I'd have to make like mainstream music. I'd have to do a lot of things for the cash, which I don't feel comfortable doing. I love to make music for myself and then share with people, even you guys. The music you hear, it's for me personally, and then I get to share it, and then you like it. But I do a lot of things for cash, bruh. I do a lot of things for cash. But music, yo, it's a tough one. I don't think I'd have to go down that route. Okay, so Boomza is asking me what my latest tracks are. So my latest tracks, Ngoku, I think the collaboration with Utsetse. It was out under Ops Media. I think it got out 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I think it's 2 weeks ago. A track called Focus. It's a collaboration between me and this lady called Utsetse, the village girl, under Ops Media. The track is available. You can check it out if you can search Tsetse Ironic Focus. That's the track we worked on. And then Kuboni 1205 is asking me, can you please do a tutorial on Master KG type of music? Yo, I don't even know, but the answer to that question. Can I? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. But for me, the doing these videos, I'd like to like first take time on researching about the type of sound Master KG, because I don't know most of his tracks. I just know the famous ones, especially the ones that with lady Nomcebo. Yeah, I feel like dope vocalist. So I just know as a tracks of Jerusalem and Olamoya Wam and like the tracks everyone knows. So I don't know much about Master KG because I don't listen to the type of music. So I don't know. Maybe if I take time to study his style and stuff, I can definitely make a tutorial on that one. No lies. Okay, so Njabulo is asking me, can you make a deep tech like Black Coffee from scratch? Okay, first of all, I don't think Black Coffee does deep tech. I don't know a deep tech track by Black Coffee. If you should tell me right now, like the deep tech track, by Black Coffee, I wouldn't even like do a tutorial. I'll just remake the track because I've listened to Black Coffee for a lot of time. But I think I'd definitely do it because Black Coffee has always focused style sakhe in Afro. Hey, guys. Because Black Coffee has always done more Afro-ish type of sound, especially these days. He's doing his style as a more slow tempo and mellow. I'm talking about the production, yeah, not what it plays, like a slowed down, very mellow and simple sound, not even close to tech and deep tech. Okay, CVK is asking me again, if you are an independent artist or producer and you want to have your own workflow without any pressure, you can use TuneCore. Okay, that's not a question, that's a statement. Okay, thanks, bro, for looking out. Thanks for looking out. I've already registered with DistroKid. But the funny part is that I only released like one project, which was the New Life EP, and I was just experimenting with this other type of ambient and deep sound. So I just dropped 2 tracks there, which is DistroKid, and I never released again. Imagine. And I think it has 200 and something errands to register, but I don't even release. And the worst part, for now, I'm not even going to like continue releasing with DistroKid, so I just let my membership expire. Thank you though, thank you, CVK. J Kumar, hey, you're really good. Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Jay. Thanks. Okay, Ping Bang Willpower is asking, do you use Ableton? I've never used Ableton in my life ever. I've never used anything else besides FL Studio. And I'm not even ashamed of that, but I do think maybe I should like to play around and try Ableton and the other audio workstations, but I don't know. I'll see. Okay, so Njabulo is asking, can you do Chronicle Deep or Latik tutorial or FKA mesh or type of tutorial? Okay, those ones, my guy. You know these tutorials and this channel, as I've said before, I think I did like specify this before that I don't like doing those type of tutorials by I'm trying to produce like so and so, I'm trying to produce like so and so, because I don't think I can ever do that. Latik is Latik, and the Chronicle Deep is unique in his own kind of way, but can try study him for those few tracks and then try do what he maybe did on that particular track. But luckily for me and you guys and the channel also, because now I consider myself like more of a producer than a YouTuber. Yeah. So I'm into more production than the videos that I do and publish up. So these artists, Chronicle Deep and Lunatic, I actually know them. Bona personally, FKA Mesh, I've never spoke with the FKA Mesh. I don't even think he knows I exist. But my point is, I'd definitely try to get these guys to do the videos themselves and then give me and then give you guys, yabo, because I know them. I hope you get my point. I know them. And it goes for most of his new producers, which I do know. I'm going to try to get them to this channel and then make videos and then maybe do a project review on a track they once worked on and then share with you guys the ideas they may be used. Yeah, but anyways, that's what I have for the future also. When everything is good, when I stop using iphone to get his videos, sending a studio secret maybe yabo, say izinto sezibonakala yabo. So that's when I just get these guys in so I'm free to do a track for my channel and for my people, and then I'm pretty sure they'd never have a problem because we are gents, we've been producing, we've been together since the song that I thanks. I hope I answered you, Jabulo Brian. Okay, Nkosnati is asking me, Ironic, do you mind if I can use your chord progression in my tracks? Yo, right now you're reminding me of something which I would like to talk about. But personally, no, I don't have a problem. If there's a chord progression you think you've seen me doing, you can use it. But just make sure the track doesn't sound exactly like mine. Yeah, just use the progression and add your own stuff, and then yeah. What I was going to talk about is that yeah, yesterday go Twitter I saw what is this thing, dispute and if you because someone happened to steal someone's track or someone happened to steal someone's melody yabo, and the track was track Soul G, track piano, la track's a piano track and it's famous and it's dope yabo. But it happened that the lady or vocalist people were claiming that he stole the melody from a previous track that was released by Amifa Kuyabo, and then there was a dispute. There was a lot of stuff I'd like us to discuss. Maybe I think I should maybe do a separate video on that one, yabo, because I just loved hearing different views and opinions. Kula topic one, yabo. There's a lot of things, guys. Okay, let's move on. Gladness Toriso says, please try Latik. Okay, Latik, bro, I'll talk to him today. And I'll just ask him if he can maybe share one of his projects for a review for us here, and then he shows us how he does his thing, yabo, and all that stuff. I'll ask him. I don't think he'll and us even not speak for the guy. I'm not sure if he'd maybe reject the offer or do what, but what I can promise you guys that I will ask him as soon as I'm done nale video, even if project work ends up before and then I put it here for you guys. Yeah, and who else I should do the same thing, because there's a lot of producers that have been asked before to do a similar type of style, but some of them I do not know them personally, so I cannot ask them. I can just try to bring out a video and do something else. Yeah. Okay, I think the questions are done. So okay, if you guys do not have anything else to ask, just let me know in the concluded video. The concluded video. Okay. But before that, I just wanted to share with you guys okay, in the meantime, let me just talk about the apparel that I have based on the channel. I think there's one here. If you can check here, right there. That's the logo. That's my official logo. That's the official logo of the channel. Even right here, it's the same thing. As you can see, Ironic Productions. Even the T-shirt. Yeah, so I have hoodies, T-shirts, and different stuff, and a beanie and bucket hats. Something that I'm also trying to push for myself. Because guys, I'm trying to do everything myself, guys. I'm pushing as I'm pushing. So I'll gladly appreciate support from everyone who gets the chance to is caps. The caps I'm selling them for E150 and layer. I think up here is the red cap. Now it's 150, and then this right here a hoodie, and then the hoodies are 350, and the t-shirts 250. Yeah, that's it for now. Anyways, guys, if you're still here, just give me a like on this video. Just give me a like to show your appreciation. Just give me a like. And I've been streaming for almost half an hour now. Time flies. Yes. Time flies. But guys, please enter the competition that I did. I want as much participants as I can get. As I've said before, I'll review the tracks here on the channel. Only the ones that I feel like I've liked, I'll choose maybe top 5, and that depends on the number of participants. If I get more than 10 people who participate, or over 10, then I'll have to choose. If maybe I get 7 people who participate, then we'll review all the tracks here and then choose the winner. Simple as that. But I don't want the videos to be too long, because what happens is that most of you guys do not watch the a video which is like 3 hours, because the video will be boring, obviously. So if I'd get maybe to do a 10-minute video and review the winners, I think that will be simple, and I'll do more first competitions if that works. Okay, guys, any more questions? I'm still taking questions. You can ask anything you want to ask. That's why I'm here for now. Just ask anything. And if there are none of these questions, then no problem. We'll just have to end it. Yo, almost 30 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yes. No. Actually, some. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Let me love and leave you. Let me get back to work. What I always do, like in music production. But I just thought of you, and I promised to do this before, and I never did. But okay, it's done. Shabba Fit too. I think I'm going to do this once again, maybe next month or a few weeks from now. But thanks guys, let me bounce.